Great. And next up, we have Christina with Vital Leaf. Here's your mic and the clicker, and we'll go from here.
All right. Hello. It's really an honor and a privilege to be here in this room and to get an opportunity to share the story of Vital Leaf with everyone. Let's see. So if you haven't been introduced to us before, we are a Portland, Oregon-based, purpose-driven wellness company that infuses the healing potential of phyto-rich, full-spectrum hemp into our line of ethically and regeneratively sourced products. Our family of products includes our delicious chocolate line, several flavors of tinctures, body balms with arnica and capsules, and very soon we're going to be releasing drink packets. Now, we chose infused products because we believe in food as medicine, but we also know that having good profit margins is critical for a sustainable business. I'm just going to skip that one. So, what makes Vital Leaf different than all the other CBD brands that are out there? Well, the problem is that most of the hemp-infused edibles that are out there are full of added sugars and allergens and unhealthy ingredients. A lot of them aren't tested properly. They can't trace their sourcing back to the sustainable farmer. And quite frankly, many of them taste awful. So we've got the solution. At Vital Leaf, we make an incredible line of products that are delicious and healthy and thoroughly tested. They're attractive and professionally branded for stores that value their shelf space, and we never compromise on flavor, value, or efficacy, which means that we're creating loyal customers with every sale. So I'll introduce our team shortly, but we have a strong background in the natural foods and beauty industry that's helped us to grow very quickly. Since we launched the brand in 2018, in January of 2018, by October of that year, we were already in 150 unique stores across the country. And by this time, by right now, we're already in over 300 stores across the country. And we've already moved into Wegmans and New Seasons. So we've had 100% revenue growth from last year. And as of today, I'll go back. As of today, we've had $1.5 million in sales, and I expect to be profitable by Q3 of 2020. So things are just rapid fire in the hemp products industry. So with just a moment left, I don't have time to introduce everybody on my incredible team, but we have a really talented team with a wealth of business experience and exits under our belt. And I'll share a little bit about my background. I'm a holistic chef and a passionate entrepreneur and food educator. And before starting Vital Leaf, I worked in the natural products industry with a company called Coconut Bliss, which many of you might have heard of. And I helped to grow that company.
Right. We'll have you keep the mic and step that way. Okay. All right.
That is cool.
Judges, CBD. Who has some thoughts they want to share? Pete, let's start with you today, or for this one.
Yeah, just thinking about your sales today, the 1.5, how is it split up between health and beauty and chocolate or food? Or?
So about half of our sales are from our chocolate line. The other half is from the other mixture of products. The small chocolate bar is definitely the top seller by far. It accounts for almost 30% of our sales. People love that quick, low barrier to entry price point. So that's why we're developing the drink packets. And we're also going to be releasing a line extension of beauty and body care products that are more like on-the-go style products.
Okay. So that was my question. I get that your health and beauty brand, it's just, you're playing in a few categories as well. That's how do you play across that well when you're such a small company and this, the chocolate side to me is a pretty competitive space already with CBDs and other things. And as regulations change and others and people get beyond the state they're in, I mean, it's going to be highly competitive. So how do you stay ahead of them, or what you're thinking on that?
Well, the reason that we're moving into the beauty care and the body care products is so that we can sort of diversify our product portfolio and we can move into other retailers like upscale high-end. Some of the people that were on the wellness panel sort of mentioned some of those types of retailers. So we're really looking for, taking the knowledge we've seen that natural foods is no longer just in Whole Foods and natural product stores. It's now mainstream. It's everywhere. So we want to go into all kinds of different retailers.
Cool.
I thought it was very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it tasted great. CBD space is really crowded and noisy right now, and I was just curious how you were thinking about rising above the clutter and noise.
Sure, yeah. Well, I think the thing that gives me confidence is just really like the proof has been in the experience that we've had. When we presented our brand to New Seasons, they vetted us along with 50 other companies, and the buyer there was just in love with our brand. She said, "You're my favorite. I love everything that you're doing. You hit so many of the points that we're looking for." So I think that we do a particularly great job in like meeting a lot of what consumers are looking for and meeting what retailers are looking for.
Speaking from the retailer perspective, what are your thoughts?
What scares you the most?
Great question. So I kind of figured somebody would ask me the question about the FDA, right?
Well, yeah, just my question, seeing similar products, is always about the efficacy. So there's the efficacy question, concern, and then there's always the how do you find it without standardization? How do you come up with the effective dose that you put per break in the tablet?
Sure. I mean, I'm not afraid. I mean, I look at this plant, and I've been working with it for a very long time, and it's been used in traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine, and it goes back for millennia. It's co-evolved along with humans forever. And I snooped you a little bit, Pete, on your LinkedIn, and you wrote something you said, "Evolution is slow, but revolution is pervasive change." And that really inspired me, and I was just like, with Vital Leaf, we can't stop, we won't stop. I represent regenerative farmers. 4 years ago, there was 200 acres of hemp under cultivation in Oregon. This year, we grew over 60,000 acres, and we're really leading the charge in terms of beautiful plant medicine. So I feel like we've got a lot of experience and intelligence on how to create products that are delicious and effective and really work for people, and we get that feedback from our customers all the time.
Well, appreciate your feedback on the company. And unfortunately, we're out of time. Thank you so much. Did you enjoy the video? For more from NOSH, hit subscribe and ding the bell.